We all like to view ourselves as people of intelligence. We like to think that our view counts, our opinion matters, our logic or reasoning for something is valid and correct. We want our voice and our opinion to be listened to. Muawiyah radiallahu anhu tells us that a person has to reach a certain status before their mind and their thinking fully matures and what they think and say truly matters. He says that لا يبلغ الرجل مبلغ الرأي حتى يبلغ حلمه جهله وصبره شهوته ولا يبلغ ذلك إلا بقوة الحلم. A person does not reach the status of having an opinion, a view that matters, that is impactful, that should be listened to by other people until they have done a certain process with themselves, until they have completed a process of refinement within themselves. What is that? That their tolerance, their ability to withstand something negative is stronger than and overpowers their tendency to respond in kind. If someone, for example, says an unkind word, there is a natural tendency inside the person that wants to respond in some way, shape, or form. Sometimes we want to say something even harsher than what the party initially said to us. But he says, your tendency to be forbearing, your tendency to be calm and tolerant needs to overwhelm and overpower your tendency to react to something. It's not an easy thing to do. But he says, if you want to demonstrate that you have intellectually matured and reached that point where what you say truly should matter, then this is the first prerequisite. Otherwise, it's difficult to say that whatever opinion you're offering is simply a reaction to something that someone said. It's simply that little and lesser part of you that just wants to retaliate and cause equal or more harm to the party that hurt you first. So achieving that intellectual maturity requires a great deal of discipline and a great amount of time in enduring these types of negative interactions and then coming out on top of them calmly and in a way of integrity and in a way that demonstrates patience and tolerance. The second thing that the person must have developed within themselves is that their patience overwhelms their desire. So he says that a person's intellectual maturity is not complete until they are able to subdue that lesser desire with the power of patience. In other words, they are able to endure the time that they spend without the fulfillment of that desire. It's truly a profound concept. If this concept was to be implemented in ourselves and our thought leaders, our representatives, our speakers, our influential people acquired these qualities, we would be looking at a very different approach to how things are done in the world today. So tolerance is a power. It is a strength. It empowers an individual and it enables them to ascend to the next level, to the higher levels, or even the highest levels of intellectual maturity.